Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to part 3 of Thimbleweed Park. So as normal, not going to go crazy with the commentary. I'm going to let all the dialogue in the game play out and just give my thoughts on each area and what's going on at certain points. So I'm just going to carry straight on from where we left off in part 2. Dolores had just filled out a job application and we're going to go and post that now and wait for the reply. Alright, so I'm just going to head straight down to the mailbox and just post the letter, progress the story.
Diggin'! Diggin'! Diggin'!
How exciting. I hope I get the job.
Hiya, Dolores. I have a letter for you.
Oh!
Good luck. See ya.
Diggin' in the front green!
It's a letter from Mmucas-Flem. Did I get the job?
Ha! I'll lick to hook them home.
Okay, so when you click on the letter, she just says that she wants to open it in a bedroom. So I'm just going to go straight back up to her room and open the letter.
Now that I'm in my room, I'm still so scared to open it. I need to get up my nerve. Come on, Dolores. You can do it. Okay, but if it's a no, that means I'm stuck in Thimbleweed Park and have to take over the pillow factory. Okay, but if it's a yes, what will become of Dad? Stuck here alone with Uncle Chuck. Okay, but... Okay, I'm opening it. Yes! It's a job offer from Mmucas-Flem to be a game programmer. I'm so excited! Can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck. He'll be so proud. But first...
Loving the dance moves. Don't think Uncle Chuck's going to be quite as happy as we are though. Just going to let this dance play out a second and then we're going to head over and tell Chuck the good news. Just going to take the shortcut through the teleporter door. Alright, here we go.
Hello, my favorite niece.
Uncle Chuck! Great news!
Yes, Dolores, what is it, my dear future leader of Pillowtronics?
Here, read this.
You're what? You're giving up the opportunity to run Pillowtronics to be a game programmer?
Yes, that's what I've always wanted to do. Not run Pillowtronics. I'm leaving on the first bus out of Thimbleweed Park.
Then, Dolores, you are out of my will. You're giving up over $10 million. That's $20 million in 2017 dollars. Just to pick an arbitrary date in the future. You are dead to me.
Dolores broke Uncle Chuck's heart and started programming those murder simulators. Real-life murder is the next logical step for her, sweetie. Stop her before she schemes her way into sweet Uncle Chuck's inheritance.
Sure, we'll get right on that.
I'm sure you have cats to feed, sweetie.
Ciao.
Alright, so now we're back playing as Ray. Just gonna have a little look around, swap over to Reyes, and try and get out of the little town area and progress the story.
That Ransom the Clown isn't very popular around here. It says he eats tuna. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a... If by look at, you mean smell, I've already done that.
Alright, so at this point in the game, there is a few different things you can do in any order you like. You have to do them all eventually anyway, but you do have a bit of a choice which one you want to do first.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do.
Hey, buy me a drink?
Cast your lot before it's too late.
This head seems almost alive. I think I saw it move. Ugh, pretty disgusting head. There's a small name tag. Seb the Navigator's Head.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore. I'm Madame Marina. Are you here for the hexes, the summer blowout sale, or based on those suits you're wearing, my tax records? I don't get too many visits from suited and booted federal agents these days.
I'm Agent Reyes. I'm just here to ask a few questions, ma'am.
Well, all right then. How can I help?
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
I know everything that goes on around here.
Great! So, you know who was involved in the murder?
Okay, so I don't know everything right this minute. But if you're willing to get your hands a little dirty, I can find the answers you're looking for.
What do you need to help us find the killer? I don't want to break agent protocol, but we really need a lead in this case.
I need to go on a vision quest to find the answer. But I can't really reach out into the void without a little bit of assistance. If you can get me an agaricus fungus visionum delectamentum mushroom from the sewers, I might be able to help.
Those don't sound legal.
And your point is?
Goodbye.
Alright, so I just came in here to get that objective. We've added something to the to-do list there. We need to get her a mushroom.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want.
All those books on the back wall are from backers of the game. We'll be back at this bookstore later on. There is quite a few Easter eggs in there, but I'm going to explain them at a later date. I'm not going to go too much into that now, so I'm just going to carry on with the story. I'm going to try and head out of town and see what's going on.
Hello, Reno. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is quite annoying. No, sir. Yes, sir. They have been taken care of. Yes, sir. Permanently. Oh, yes, sir. Violently. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, wrestling was quite good tonight. Goodbye, sir.
I'd rather wait for the hotel bathroom.
Okay, so flick the light on. There's a speck of dust on the floor. Those red lights kind of spooked me out the first time I saw this. That's obviously the point of them, but it's just some sort of electrical unit.
That's a huge toilet. Seems out of scale. Lots of super absorbent paper on this roll.
Alright, so this toilet paper is quite interesting. You do need it to progress the story. You use it to get a blood sample from the body. But it also, if you go in the menu here, you can see that there's an option to put it over or under, and you can see as I'm clicking it in the background of the game there, it's changing which way the paper falls. I'm guessing there was some sort of disagreement in the development office of which way toilet paper should fall. It's one of those like all-time debates.
Oh, no way am I going to look in there. I can smell it from here.
You've probably never heard of it, but you might have. I know some of you know what I'm talking about, so shout out to you.
Looks pretty dark down there. I can't see anything there, but it's pretty stinky.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything? Hi there, I'm Quickie Pal Leonard. How can I help you?
I'm Junior Special Agent Reyes.
I'm not Holden, if that's what you're thinking.
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
No, but I heard the sheriff nearly ralphed when he saw it. The only bods I've seen lately are the righteous babes at the top shelf of the magazine rack.
Let's not go there. Tell me a bit about yourself, Leonard.
Dude, how do you know my name? Are you like telepathic or something?
No. You just told me your name, and it's also on your name tag. These flickering lights are going to drive me insane.
Yeah, it's a trip, isn't it? Oh, they're even better if you get a little toked up and, I mean, yes, officer, I'll get those fixed right away.
Have you seen anyone acting suspiciously around town?
Actually, now you mention it, I did see something suspicious a couple of nights ago. I was on the late shift getting ready to close up and grab some za when Willie the town bum walks in. Was totally whack when I think about it.
Why did Willie seem suspicious to you?
Well, normally we have to toss him out because the dude smells grody and he never has any money. But for the first time in forever, bro pulls out this wallet and flashes a fat stack of dead presidents. I thought it was kind of bitchin' when he bought out the liquor cabinet.
Could the wallet you saw have belonged to Willie?
Oh, no way. That wallet was his. I figured he got lucky and found it. Whoa. But come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the wallet had some weird red stains on it. At the time, I thought it was the cherry mouthwash he drinks, but it could have been blood.
I'm going to look around your store. It's an I'm sorry for being a dick card. It's an I'm sorry for forgetting your birthday card. That's sweet.
Wanna buy a fine leather jacket?
It looks hungry. I don't have an extra finger though.
Do you know my cousin Bernie? Take it. It was a sample from a traveling animal repellent salesman. But I doubt if it actually works. I wouldn't want to find out.
There aren't any maps left.
Sorry, little dude. The sheriff came by a bit ago and nabbed all the maps. Didn't even pay for them. Something about immature dominion or something like that.
Okay, so there is a few Easter eggs in there as well, but I will be explaining them at a later date, just like the bookstore, because we're back here again in a little while. So I'm just going to carry on with the story for now, and the areas that we can come back to, I'll probably go more in depth with those in a future episode.
Whoa there, little Agent Reno. You can't just go bumbling around the county without a map. It's too easy to get lost. There is a killerino on the loose.
A map? Seriously?
Oh, yes, and not just any map, but an official map.
And where would I find this official map?
Well, the county is plumb Reno out of them. I guess this really messes up your investigation. I'm sure the head office will understand, Reno. Shall I mark the case as unsolved?
I'm a federal agent. I can take care of myself.
And a darn fine agent, I'm sure of. But we have laws around here, and everyone is required to have an official map.
Aren't there some donuts that need eating?
Well, you got me there. Oh, those donuts aren't gonna eat themselves. But we have laws around here, and everyone is required to have an official map.
Yeah, you're right. I'll head back to town and find a map.
Ooh, donuts do sound good.
Right, so the suspicion of the sheriff is just obviously growing with each time we talk to him. He's being super shady. It's pretty obvious he's trying to keep us from poking around. But yeah, we're going to go and get that map right now. It's not too difficult when you know how to do it. Did notice just as we were in the Quickie Pal a second ago, you see the empty map stand, so he's obviously collected all the maps to try and stop you from finding your way around. Another creepy CCTV little view here. Kind of get the feeling the whole town's just being watched by these machines, and that's going to come into play later on in the game. Anyway, for now we're going to head to the newspaper shop and get this map so we can explore a lot more than just this town.
It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area.
I know it's beautiful, but you can't remove it. Please don't mess with the police scanner. I'm waiting for a call from the sheriff's office about a woman on the road and a possible car accident.
Okay, so the first time I played the game, this took me a little while to figure out. But basically, there's the police scanner in the sheriff's office in the town hall, and when you talk to the lady in the newsagents, she'll say a random line about what she's waiting for. It might be a woman in the road, it might be someone in the diner. So we're going to go and do a fake call over the radio to get her out of the way so that we can steal her map and get one for ourselves.
It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use. Attention all units.
It's not much, but we're short a story on page 4. I'll be back soon. Don't you touch my map.
It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area.
So in here you'll also notice the photocopier.
It's a color Copytron 3000.
We're gonna go ahead and photocopy the map.
What a nice copy. And in color too.
So we can put the original one back so no one knows what we've done. I believe on hard mode you need to pay for the photocopier. You have to find a dime. I'm not sure if you have to hand a recycled bottle into the Quickie Pal. I might be completely wrong, I might be confusing it with something else, but I'm sure there's more steps to this on the hard mode. Anyway, we've got what we came for. I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna go meet up with Ray and just see what items I've got on both of the characters. I think at this point I'm gonna head back to the body and just get a fingerprint and the blood sample with the tissue we collected. And also while we're down there, I'm gonna head into the sewer and clear that area out as well. There's a few bits down there that we need. So it's been a little while since I've had the characters together. I'm just gonna swap some items out between them.
Stay out of
I'm going
trouble.
to give Reyes his notebook back. If you remember in the last episode, he was knocked out in the alleyway, and he drops his notebook.
Oh, my notebook. I thought I'd lost that for good. These means a lot to me. Thanks.
So I'm going to give him that back. Just also putting all the specks of dust onto one character. It doesn't really make a difference, but I'd rather just keep them all in one place. And I'm just giving the stuff that we need to examine the body further to one
Thanks
character,
for the
because there's no
dust.
need to take them both down there. So here I'm just double checking all the items
Thanks.
and kind of deciding what to do next in the game, because I could head up to where we needed the map, or as I'm doing can go back to the body. I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. As I said earlier, you can do this bit in a few different orders. It doesn't matter,
It's
you
my
have to do
specks
them
of
all in the
dust.
end anyway. But I was just deciding what I wanted to do next, and decided that I'd head down here, like I said. So I'm gonna head to the body, and I'll explain a bit more when we get there. Alright, so I'm just going to use the toilet paper to collect a blood sample from the body. This is a key part of the game. You have to do this to progress. You basically put the bloody tissue paper into the Tron machine in the sheriff's office to get a blood report and a blood match.
That worked.
So
I have a
just gonna
blood
do
sample.
that, and then we're gonna head over to the sewer and get the mushroom for the lady in the bookshop, and also there's a few other little bits down there that we find. So just gonna head and do that.
Freshly cut. There are signs of a struggle here. This is clearly a drag mark. The victim was obviously knocked out here, then dragged over to the stream. I don't see any blood, so I think he was actually killed in the water. An article from 1972 about the factory fire, but the text has faded, so I can't read it. Another welded valve.
There is quite a few of these valves,
Why have so many of these valves been welded up?
and a few specks of dust down here. There is a valve Easter egg in this room here, a reference to steam and valve.
Looks like it's lost a couple of strings. I don't have a warrant for a badly tuned violin. I hope this is what Madame Marina needs. Didn't I just see this valve? Lots of valves, but no steam. It's an ice pick. This could be the murder weapon. My nose tells me that my eyes don't want to look at that. These bags look like an adventure game red herring. Useful in case Willie ever moves house. It's an inaccessible grate, probably leading to more boring tunnels.
There's a few interesting bits of dialogue in this room, but the only things you can take are the mushroom for the lady in the bookshop,
The prints are really clear.
and the ice pick, which is the murder weapon.
There's definitely a clear fingerprint here. Madame Marina's special... A pile of dirt. Important safety measure to make sure that people wandering sewers don't walk into a pile of dirt accidentally. This one's rusted, not welded.
Alright, so that is it for down here. We've got everything we need. You can see that I just used the fingerprint kit on the weapon and then the tape on the fingerprint dusted weapon. If you remember back in the first episode, we picked up a fingerprint kit, but we didn't have the tape. The tape was missing from it, so that's what the sticky tape does from the post office. along with the fingerprint kit and the ice pick. So we've got all we need from that now. You don't actually have to get anything from the body for that. You find a fingerprint book in the sheriff's office as well, which is basically a database of all fingerprints. So you basically just match the fingerprint off the weapon to the fingerprint book, and the Tron machine will find a match. So that's how that works. Anyway, this is probably a good place to end the episode. It's probably coming up to about half an hour now. I'm trying to keep them under half an hour, just because I know it's quite a long watch, and I don't expect people to sit down for longer than that and watch. But to be honest, I don't expect anyone to watch these. I'm just doing this for my own fun. Anything else is a bonus. Really enjoying playing this game through again. As I've said before, it's one of my favourite games of all time. And if you're looking for something new to play, even if you've never played a point-and-click adventure game, you don't have to like point-and-click adventures to enjoy this. I think this is like £14, £15 to buy now. It's available even on your phone. You can play this. It's on Nintendo Switch. It's on pretty much everything. So if you're enjoying the playthrough, I'd almost recommend just stopping watching and just buying the game if you think you're interested, because the story is the main part of this. Anyway, I'm rambling on now. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate every single one of you that watches. Just having a great time playing this, and I will see you in part 4.